KeyEnse.
All right, we're going to actually take a look at how easy it is to connect a KeyEnse IM system directly into a software like a reaction plan managing software. In this case, we're actually going to connect it directly to RPM++. Literally all we need to do, go down to optional settings, and I already have a network cable plugged into the system. It's already connected through DHCP, so I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to go to my folder settings and tell it wherever I'd like to save that data to on the network. So I've got a server location here, and I have an actual folder. Put in my credentials. Okay. All right, connected. Going into here, and we're going to save that all into IM data. May take us a moment to let it do its connection. And we're set. Alright, so I'm actually going to convert an old program. So I have this machined part number 22673. I've already got the program already set up here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Save As, Measurement Settings Data, and now down here at the bottom, I'm going to designate a CSV location. So on my network locations, I have this path. Now, if this doesn't show up, not a big deal. Just type it in again. And there she shows up. Now I can give this a name. So I'm just going to call it measurement data. Hit save. Hit OK. It's going to give me an opportunity to rename this. I'm just going to copy it over the original one because I don't want to change anything. Okay, we're all set. So now, let's just measure the part. We want to do it at least once just to make sure there's some data already in that CSV file. Okie doke. You know what? Let's measure a second piece. I've got a second one over here. Ooh, and that'll be good. Alright, so we've got a radius that's out of spec on that. Alright, fantastic. We are done on the IM side. Let's flip over to the laptop. Alright, so now we're on the computer side of things, and we're going to actually show how to set up Reaction Plan Manager++. So the only things that I've done in the background is I actually did set up that folder location as an actual mapped drive. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to find that. And if I click here, I can actually see that my CSV file is already being dumped to that location. The other things that I did is when you install your RPM++, it asks you where your CSV files will be located. So I've already set that up as well. And Becker Quality Solutions was more than happy to provide me with a quick trial version of this so I could walk you guys through how to do it. So let's open up the software. And you can see they gave me an evaluation copy of it, but it's a fantastic software for generating reaction plans. It makes it really, really easy. And you'll see here in a second, it's ridiculously simple to get this all set up. So it says that it found some files. Doesn't exactly know what to do with those. So we're going to go to Edit, Open, and open that data file. Alright, let's create a plan for it. So it actually pulled the entire CSV file in. So here's our two measurements that we made. Each of my diameters, widths, and there's that arc with one of them coming in and one coming out of spec. Alright, so let's insert a dimension. So we'll click Insert Dimension, Nominals. All I have to do is click here and then double click on the actual location where that arc is located in. It'll grab my nominal dimension, my upper and lower values. From here, I can give it a name. We can put in some notes to our operators. I can put in some process reactions. So I can say how many parts do we want to see before we get an actual set of statistics. How many parts do we want to see before we see standard deviation values. Do we want to put in a note here that when our standard deviation, our CP, goes outside of a certain area, say adjust tooling? And we can even put in here adjust tooling by and put in some specific amount. We can see how many standard deviations we want to see, so maybe 3 sigma, multipliers, so a whole lot of stuff in here. Additional reactions that we can add in, other default messages, things along those lines. So let's save that. Over here we have our actual statistics being calculated, and we have actual trending data. That's it. Let's insert dimension. Let's go for the next one. So let's put in this width measurement. General, call it width. Everything's great. We're going to say proceed. Again, let's do a 10 part. We should obviously do more than that to try to get really good standard deviations, but just for the sake of examples. We're going to drop in our variables. So really, really, really easy to do. Heck, if I don't want to have to repeat everything, I can click on one of these and simply say copy, paste, drops a duplicate of that right in place. Simply change it, and let's grab one of the diameters. Give it a new name. Save. Save. That's it. So now, on the IM unit, I'm just going to measure some parts. Measure one piece. There's another piece. So you can see that it's actively populating the data as we run product. There we go. There's our arc. Inspec, add a spec. Out of tolerance. Violation. It's as simple as that. Now we have full process information. If we had any notifications that we needed to state to alert our operators that they need to adjust tooling, anything along those lines, you're set. It's literally that easy to import into programs like RPM++.
Key ends.